better job getting pressure on it.
Entering instant replay. Entering play.
You cannot allow this QB to scan the entire field and have all day to throw. Look, I know this quarterback's good, but this defense right now is making him look like...
He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks! He'll try to tack on one more. Here's the snap. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. From inside his own 15, looking for room. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half, as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
That's caught. It's Giddens. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Glass half full, glass half empty, guys. Obviously great, they got a completion. You prefer that over incompletions or interceptions. The glass half empty. I mean, they made that third down a bit more manageable, but not by much.
A third and long coming up here. Catch in the middle, it's Cephas. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the return, it's Wilson. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering play ball. Onside kick.
They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 at Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play. And that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Johnson wants to throw it. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the back.
Entering option is set to.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Kansas offense returns to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, dude.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to
Entering play
I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
HB mid-guy selected.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Play call.
This offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen passes. It just never developed. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Off the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Keeps it going. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. The snap sets up to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The throw. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. This is a 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. The Kansas offense returns to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They'll try the run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. He clearly doesn't believe in punting, going for it this close to his own end zone. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Neal. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He drags the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Using his legs to buy some time. He's got it on the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Grab behind the line. It's Neal. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Play call.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He'll try to do it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
15 options. HB Power is selected.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Rock Chalk! And the route is on. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job, you got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. A little trickery, and they flip it ahead. They're not going to get there. Tried to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you.
Play call, special teams. You have 5
the
options.
kickoff unit about to go to work.
Selected.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays, but this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield, it's Neal. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4.
15 options. HB base is selected.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Jayhawks! And the pummeling has started. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Only reason you can think of for the onside kick here is they want to stick it to him. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Yeah, this defense just putting a cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Neal. Bulls his way forward. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting push and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. It's a fumble. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your head on it, or rip that thing out, a lot of times you can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles. And at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Johnson looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. We reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Wilson. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect them.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to the single back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, it will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big 4th downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly. He does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage, QB and him, same page. 4th down, no problem.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Quick strike complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
This guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Grab near the marker. It's Casey. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They were on the move. The 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Coming after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They've got this game. And it's a fake. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. The Mad Hatter lives. Les Miles back from oblivion. Fakes.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty. It's nice to be a riverboat gambler and all, but man, oh man, when it goes against you, it can. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
How about the ball?
It's a fake. The holder's going to try to toss it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turned the fake into a 2-point conversion. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Giddens. They get him down after he makes a catch. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Johnson wants to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. I know a lot of people thought this was going to be a blowout, but this team said, just when you think you have all the answers, I change the questions.
It's so true, Reese. I mean, they had a lot of dudes that we were talking to leading up to this game just had a chip on their shoulder. They just didn't feel like they were being respected, and they wanted to come out, and they wanted to prove a point. And David, they did exactly just that.
And it's